Good evening, baby boo. I wanted to make a very personal video for you, and just for you. I entitled it Reflecting. It's Tuesday night, January 1st, at about 7:30 p.m. Just got back from a good run, took a shower, and I'm kind of cooled off and sitting here in my popped up trailer, my little bungalow. I just want to take a moment out of my beginning busy schedule with my walk coming up on Monday and just let you know how much I'm grateful that you're in my life. I know I say it all the time, and maybe it becomes redundant or monotonous, but I really want you to understand how much you mean to me. In my life, I've experienced many great things. Graduating high school, I don't know if I told you, but I actually ran away from home before my senior year. So my senior year in high school, I spent working at night and going to school during the day, and I put myself through my last year of high school and graduated against all odds. I was able to do that. That was a huge accomplishment for me. And then when I joined the Marine Corps, people who knew me in high school, even my high school coach, I wasn't a very good football player. I did okay, but no way was I first or even second string. I think I was like third string. Maybe I played once every 4 or 5 games, but I was a very average player. When he heard I was joining the Marines, he said it would be too much for me because he said, "Look, Leonard, if you can't even do high school football practice, you won't become a Marine." A lot of people doubted me, but I graduated. Not only did I graduate Marine Corps boot camp, but I did it in top. I was the platoon honor recruit, which means out of 60 recruits, I was number one. I then went to communication school at 29 Palms, California, got top percent of my class and choice of where I wanted to be stationed. That's how I got Hawaii. So that was another great accomplishment. When I got promoted to corporal, I got it what's referred to as meritoriously, which means I wasn't up for corporal, but because I had the leadership qualities of corporal, they gave it to me because I had that leadership potential. That was another great accomplishment for me. And there's dozens of them. Throughout my life, I've had great accomplishments. I've been very proud of myself. I've done things that people said I would never be able to do. I've run 2 26-mile marathons. I've done a lot of great things in my life. But of all the great things I've had in my life, you are the number one. I still remember how I felt that day when I got that email from you the first time. How my heart felt. I actually couldn't sleep for a couple of days. Not because I was shocked or I wanted to run away or I was terrorized. It was something I didn't expect, and it was a great thing for me. The greatest gift. Somebody said to me, you might remember when I posted on Facebook that I had a daughter, a lot of people congratulated me, and somebody said, "Mac, this is an early Christmas gift for you." And my reply was, "No, it's not. This is a life gift." I really want you to appreciate and understand what you mean to me. You are more to me than just a daughter, just someone who came to this world because your mom and I got together and produced this beautiful young lady. You're more than that to me. You're truly my best friend. And I could lose everything, I could lose, all my sponsors could walk away, my cart could burn to the ground, I could lose everything, I could sleep under a bridge, but as long as I have you in my life is complete. And I owe you so much. I love you more than I could ever say. I just can't put into words what you are to me. And I just wanted to thank you for finding me. I want to thank you for coming into my life. I want to thank you for giving me life. Chrissy, my best friend, who's known me for 30 something years, there was a time in my life where I used to bounce around the country a lot. I just couldn't stay in one spot very long. I don't know why, I just couldn't. I'd stay 1 month here and 6 months there and 1 year here and 2 years there. And sometimes I would do this and not tell anybody. I wouldn't contact my family. I wouldn't tell them where I was. And months would go by before I'd contact them. And Chrissy said to me one time, she said, Mac, I don't know what you're looking for, but one day I hope you find it. And what do you know? You found me. You're that missing part of my life that I've been looking for forever. And I owe you because of that. I love you so much. I love you more than the East is from the West. I love you unconditionally. You know, I hear stories about people that they'll say, well, if my kid does this, I'll disown them. Or if my kid does that, I'll turn my back on them. You know, maybe I'm just old-fashioned, or maybe I think outside the box. But you could go somewhere and commit a robbery, an armed robbery. You could rob a bank, or you could kill someone, or you could do something extremely criminal and get life in prison. I might hate what you did, but I would never disown you. You are my lifeblood. You're the blood that flows through me. Every beat of my heart is you. I'm so proud of you. In the time that you've been in my life, I've seen you struggle with a couple of things, and you always come out on top. I know life hasn't always been easy for you, especially the time that we've been together, or that I've known you. And you've had some rough patches, but you've always come out on top. And I want you to know that even if your days are as dark as a million midnights and the world turns their back on you, I'll be there for you. The only one thing, the absolutely one thing that I would quit this walk for is you. If you ever need me for anything, I'll walk away from this. That's how important you are to me. Even if I had a job in a different state that paid $100,000 a year, if you needed me, I'd come to you. That's how important you are to me. Your safety is important to me. Your well-being is important to me. Your comfort's important to me. You're that important to me. I am so glad that you have a man in your life like JR that treats you with the respect that he does. You just can't know what greatness that does for my heart. And I look forward to being able to shake his hand one day and thank him and look him in the eye. Well, I don't want to talk your ear off, so I'm going to close this, but I just want you to know how much I love you and how you're the true inspiration that keeps me going, that You keep me grounded. You keep my head on straight. You complete me. Okay, it sounds corny, but you do. I love you very much. You're all I ever needed in life to be complete. And I'll always defend your honor. And any man, anybody that offends you or hurts you, I won't add to that, but I'll take care of it. Okay? I love you so much. And I miss you even more. I love you, baby boo. Always. Thank you again for finding me. I owe you so much.